Hello friends, today we are going to discuss about cyclic hydrocarbons and naming of hydrocarbons. If you didn't watch the before videos, links are in the description, so please check and watch those before this. Cyclic hydrocarbons. There are some other hydrocarbons in which the carbon atoms are arranged in the form of a ring. Such hydrocarbons are called cyclic hydrocarbons. The cyclic hydrocarbons may be saturated or unsaturated. This will become clear from the following examples. A saturated cyclic hydrocarbon is cyclohexane. The formula of cyclohexane is C6H12. A molecule of cyclohexane contains 6 carbon atoms arranged in a hexagonal ring with each carbon atom having 2 hydrogen atoms attached to it. The saturated cyclic hydrocarbons are called cycloalkanes. Cyclohexane is a cycloalkane having 6 carbon atoms in its molecule. We can also have cycloalkanes with less than 6 or more than 6 carbon atoms in the ring. Thus, the cycloalkane having 3 carbon atoms in the ring is called cyclopropane. The cycloalkane with 4 carbon atoms is called cyclobutane, whereas the cycloalkane having 5 carbons in the ring is called cyclopentane. Please note that the general formula of cycloalkanes is CnH2n, which is the same as that of alkanes. An unsaturated cyclic hydrocarbon is benzene. The formula of benzene is C6H6. A molecule of benzene is made up of 6 carbon atoms and 6 hydrogen atoms. A benzene molecule has 3 carbon-to-carbon double bonds and 3 carbon-to-carbon single bonds. It also has 6 carbon-hydrogen single bonds. The unsaturated cyclic compounds like benzene are called aromatic compounds. Naming of hydrocarbons. Organic compounds have 2 names, common names and official names. The official names are systematic names of organic compounds were given by International Union of Pure and Applied Chemistry in 1958. So they are called IUPAC names or IUPAC nomenclature. In order to name hydrocarbons by the IUPAC method, we should remember the following points. The number of carbon atoms in a hydrocarbon or any other compound is indicated by using the following stems. 1 carbon atom is indicated by writing meth, 2 carbon atoms are indicated by writing eth, 3 carbon atoms are indicated by writing prop, 4 carbon atoms are indicated by writing but, and so on. A saturated hydrocarbon containing single bonds is indicated by writing the word ane after the stem. An unsaturated hydrocarbon containing a double bond is indicated by writing the word ene after the stem. An unsaturated hydrocarbon containing a triple bond is indicated by writing the word ine after the stem. Naming of saturated hydrocarbons. Naming of CH4. The structure of CH4 is given alongside. This compound contains 1 carbon atom which is indicated by writing meth. This compound has all single bonds, so it is saturated. The saturated hydrocarbon is indicated by the ending ane. On joining meth and ane, the IUPAC name of this compound becomes methane. The common name of CH4 hydrocarbon is also methane. Thus, the IUPAC name as well as the common name of the hydrocarbon CH4 is the same, methane. Naming of C4H10. One of the structural formula of C4H10 hydrocarbon is given below. This hydrocarbon has 4 carbon atoms in one continuous chain which are represented by the word "but". A saturated hydrocarbon is represented by using the ending "ane". So, joining "but" and "ane", the IUPAC name of the above given hydrocarbon structure becomes butane. Now, the above structure has 4 carbon atoms in one continuous chain. Such straight chain compounds are termed normal in the common names. So, the common name of the hydrocarbon having the above structure is normal butane, which is written in a short as N-butane, N for normal. Thus, the IUPAC name of the above hydrocarbon is butane, but its common name is normal butane. IUPAC nomenclature for branched chain saturated hydrocarbons. In order to name the saturated hydrocarbons having branched chains by the IUPAC method, we should remember the following rules. The longest chain of carbon atoms in the structure of the compound to be named is found first. The compound is then named as the derivative of the alkane hydrocarbon, which corresponds to the longest chain of carbon atoms. This is called parent hydrocarbon. The alkyl groups present as side chains branches are considered as substituents and named separately as methyl or ethyl groups. The carbon atoms of the longest carbon chain are numbered in such a way that the alkyl groups, which are substituents, gets the lowest possible number or smallest possible number. The position of alkyl group is indicated by writing the number of carbon atom to which it is attached. Let's look at this example. We have already named the straight chain structure of C4H10 hydrocarbon as butane. We will now name the branched chain structure of C4H10 hydrocarbon. Now, the branched chain structure of saturated hydrocarbon having 4 carbon atoms has the following structure. First, there are 3 carbon atoms in the longest chain in the above structure. Now, the alkane containing 3 carbon atoms is propane. So, this compound is to be named as a derivative of propane. That is, the parent hydrocarbon of the above compound is propane and not butane. In the above structure, one methyl group is present in the side chain of propane. So, the above compound is a methyl derivative of propane. Let us number the carbon chain in such a way that the methyl group gets the lowest possible number. Here, whether we number the carbon chain from left to right or from right to left, the position of methyl group remains the same. The methyl group falls on the carbon number 2. So, it is actually a 2-methyl group. If we join 2-methyl and propane, the IUPAC name of the above hydrocarbon becomes 2-methyl propane. Please note that 2-methyl propane is also sometimes named as just methyl propane because only one position of the methyl group is possible in this case. The common name of the hydrocarbon having the above structure is isobutane. Naming of unsaturated hydrocarbons containing a double bond. In the naming of hydrocarbons containing a double bond by IUPAC method, the presence of double bond is indicated by using the ending "-ene". Naming of C2H4. The structure of C2H4 hydrocarbon is given below. This hydrocarbon contains 2 carbon atoms which are indicated by writing "eth". This hydrocarbon has a carbon-to-carbon double bond, so it is unsaturated. The double bond is indicated by using the ending "-ene". Now by combining "eth" plus "-ene", the IUPAC name of the above hydrocarbon becomes ethene. Thus, the IUPAC name of the unsaturated hydrocarbon containing 2 carbon atoms and a double bond is ethene. The common name of ethene is ethylene. Naming of unsaturated hydrocarbons containing a triple bond. In the naming of unsaturated hydrocarbons containing a triple bond by IUPAC method, the presence of triple bond is indicated by writing the word "ine" after the stem. Naming of C2H2. The structure of C2H2 hydrocarbon is given below. This hydrocarbon contains two carbon atoms which are indicated by writing "eth". This hydrocarbon has a carbon-to-carbon triple bond in it, so it is unsaturated. The triple bond is indicated by using "ine". Now, by joining eth and "ine", the IUPAC name of the above hydrocarbon becomes ethine. The common name of ethine is acetylene. Thanks for watching. If you have any doubts, please type in the comment section. If you like the video, then like, share and comment and subscribe our channel.